Yes, I know. I said I wasn't going to do another video, but I'm planning to camp in here with my friend Robin on the 27th of December. We've had so much rain, I thought I'd better check that my normal site is not flooded. So, quick wander, quick bit of recce, quick bit of getting stuck in the mud probably. I'll bring you back if I find anything interesting, or if I fall over. See you in a bit. Well, as a fallback location, it's quite dry under the pines, but they are on the high side of the wood. So, if the place I've got in mind is too wet, this might have to do. The only thing I don't like about this, I don't know whether you'll see it on film. Let me finger through there. A couple of vehicles there. It's not the end of the world because that's a big, like, paddock. The house is way up through there. It's more like a, I don't know, builder yard or whatever down there. So there's probably not much going on, but it's still closer to civilization than I would ideally like. Can't go that way because there's a public footpath. So I'm going to head down through that valley. There's a little stream at the bottom, or I hope it's still little, it hasn't grown too much, that I can hop across. Up the bank the other side is where I hope to be. If not, this will have to do. If I was on my own, in here would be quite good. It's dry, close to the water, plenty of green above for coverage and out of the wind, but just not sure there's enough flat spots to get two of us in here comfortably. The big laying tree's a bonus though, saves bringing a seat. Another stream to cross. I'll have a look up through there. I think this might be the answer. Plenty of coverage. If we do get any rain, take the worst of it. Certainly be sheltered from the wind. It's not perfectly flat, but there is flat spots around. And should we just say there's no shortage of firewood. This big old thing came down years ago. Never been cleared up, just been left. So tons of standing dry. So probably here. But just round the corner, excuse the wobbly footage, no tripod or anything clever today. We can get in here. Find a place to step over and break my neck. Further off the beaten track, you could have the mother of all bonfires in here, nobody would know. Also, it's on the deer trail, so that could be entertaining for a bit of quiet watching. So yeah, another option. That's one of the reasons every time I've been in here, so oh, excuse my phone going off. Every time I've been in here, I've always camped on my own. there's a couple of select few people I've brought here to show them this place, but only to come and have a walk round. No one has ever camped in here with me. So Robin will be a first. Good man. Yeah, so many options. And I know what's going to happen. We're set up somewhere, and after 5 minutes I think, oh damn, we should have gone over there. Never mind. Better to have too many options than not enough. Now I've walked round in a loop, so I'm probably closer to the car now than where I started. So this will have to be the route in, albeit backwards. So I'm just memorising a few markers. Busted tree. I need to turn off. Don't know how well you'll see through the trees there. Big oak. It's got loads of shoots around the bottom. I'll call that hairy tree in my head. That'll remind me. Past hairy tree, over the bank, through the pines, big oak in the middle of the pines, past the oak, straight down, through the bottom of the valley, up past the next very big pine. There's the campsite. Yes, try and remember that. At least I'll be doing it in daylight hours. And hey, in a place like this, if I didn't find it again, I'm sure I'll find somewhere to camp. Right, down the muddy main track, back towards the car. Almost back to the car. Hence why, I don't know if you can hear it, but the traffic noise always annoys me when I get this far. So yes, I know where we're going. I've memorised the route, although that sounds a bit strange to some people, but this is a very large woodland, almost forest, and there's not really any public access, although you do get some people in here. So it's very wild and unmanaged, and you can easily go around in circles and it all looks a bit the same. But I've got it in my head now, the route I need to take. Don't really want to cock up. It's different if you're on your own, but when you're bringing someone else along on a camp, you always feel a bit of responsibility to get them in and out in a sensible fashion, and also have a reasonable location for them. So that was one of the main reasons I came today. It's very rare that Robin and I get a chance to have a camp together, so I didn't want the campsite to be a complete washout when we got there. But no, few options. The last one I like the most. The last two or three are all quite close to each other, so when we get here, if he fancies something different, we can just move around the corner a bit. But yeah, worth coming this afternoon, I think. Just for my own peace of mind, if anything else. Okay people, next video will probably be that camp. Merry Christmas.